Howdy, howdy, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Sword Art Online Factured Daydream. My name is Ventus, and what is good with you? Alright, so we're going to be doing a single-player Poison Facility World Tier 1, and I'm going to be using an all-tank team this time because I really want to use Akihiko Kayaba. So we've got 4 tanks available. We're going to choose Akihiko Kayaba first. We'll go with Alice second. We'll go with Straya third, and then Agil or Agil next. Oh, we got some kobolds right here. Kobold Sentinel and a kobold Kobold Fighter? I guess. Okay. This is another kobold. Can I get up there or not? Come on, Akihiko Kayaba. I can't help but just pronounce his entire name whenever I talk about him. He's such a good character in this game, though. Like, one of the best. You know what's cool? Or what's maybe not cool, just strange. I don't know why I just threw the word cool in there. But I was on Twitter, X, and I just saw something that reminded me of Kayaba so much, right? So it's one of these tweets where it was like, it costs 0 cents to retweet a indie game developer or something like that, right? And I always like those tweets because I have, you know, if my tweets are out there and people see them, if I uploaded a clip that I want people to see, then of course, you know, I would want somebody to hit the like button because it's so difficult to get people to hit that like button on Twitter, right? I don't know what's wrong with you people. Like, why don't you hit the like button? Like, you guys just ignore it for whatever reason. So, I was playing Crystal of Atlan. I was hard on Crystal of Atlan. I was uploading every day Crystal of Atlan, streaming it. I had a little community built. I had people that I was playing with, and everything was going according to plan with Crystal of Atlan, right? And then they announced they were doing the Digimon collaboration, and that made me so happy because I am a Digimon fan. Probably not the largest Digimon fan, right? But I fancy myself a Digimon fan because I grew up in the era of Digimon Frontier when I was a kid. Digimon Frontier came out around the same time that Pokemon came out, or at least Pokemon was on my radar at the same time that Digimon was on my radar. And just like with everybody else, at that time, I checked out Digimon. I also checked out Pokemon. And Pokemon was one of these, you know, cartoons or anime, I guess, that came on in the morning before school, right? And it was like Pokemon and then Sailor Moon and, like, I think Ronin Warriors. Yeah, Ronin Warriors. Ronin Warriors was on first, right? At like 6:30. You had to wake up actually early to catch that in the morning before you got ready and went to school and whatnot. So I watched all of these anime in the morning before school, and the one that actually stood out to me among all of them was like Sailor Moon. I really didn't like Pokemon. I thought Pokemon, after watching it, I just felt like Pokemon was just too... It was like for kids littler than me. That's just how I felt about Pokemon. So I didn't really vibe with Pokemon like that. Panels to do? Whoa, where did this guy come from? Okay, Kayaba. Kayaba is him? Such a cool character, man. Like, of all the characters, whenever I look at one of these new SAO games, right, I always look and see, like, what characters they added. Because Kirito is cool. I like being Kirito, but I would love being one of these other characters that you rarely get a chance to play. And you rarely, ever... Like, has he ever been in an SAO game before? Like, I just don't think that I've ever seen Kayaba in a game as a playable character. I mean, I might be faded. I've only played, like, 4 SAO games. And one of those games I didn't play a whole lot because it was just dated. I have a problem playing games that are dated. That are just old as hell. Been out for too long, and it's just difficult to even look at because the game is so old. But then, on the flip side, whenever I first got my PS3, I went to the PlayStation Store, and the first game that I bought was Final Fantasy VII, like the original Final Fantasy VII, because that was a part of my childhood, and I wanted to play it. And I remember my mom saying to me, she was like, you got this brand new game console or game system, and the first game you get is that game you was playing back when you was a little boy? Because she remembered it, right? She didn't know the name of the game. She just knew that she'd seen that game before when I was like a little kid. And I was like, yeah, man, I gotta have it. I love Final Fantasy. It's my favorite game. Somebody just asked me yesterday what my favorite game was. And I told them with no hesitation, well, my first favorite game is Final Fantasy VII. And I don't know. I just feel like FF7 is just my favorite game. Which is kind of crazy because Remake... Ooh, Revive. I still haven't beat Rebirth. I haven't beat it. I've seen the end of it on YouTube. I have my save game file. Where do I gotta go? My save game file is right at the spot to beat the game. But I haven't beat it yet. Oh my gosh. I thought I was damn near done with this, but I guess not. Why are there so many monsters? Okay. Well, me and Kaiba can do this. Do you ever think about games like that? It's you and the main character are teammates, your partners. I don't know why. I wrote a book once, and the main character of the book was a gamer who gets sucked into the game or a game. But when he talks about a game that he loves to play, he talks about him and the main character of the game as teammates, as partners. And I always thought that was, where do I got to go now? Do they want me to go through here? Okay, I guess I go back through here? I feel like I'm going backwards. Okay. No, this is exactly where I'm supposed to go. Let me just grab all this. No, I'm keeping my revive. And I'm going here. Is this the last whatever? This has got to be, right? We should activate the tower. Oh, it's one of these. I mean, this is meant for a gang of people, so I can understand why it takes a little bit longer. Okay, cool. You know, I feel like as far as longevity goes, people are not playing this game. I feel like more people are still playing the older titles of SAO. It was funny, I was, again, on Twitter, and there was a post for Blue Protocol, and they had a picture of Kirito. And I was just like, how dope would it be if you could use a Kirito in Blue Protocol? Or they made a game that was similar to Blue Protocol, but it was an SAO game. Okay, so I gotta kill this flying eye thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut the video here to the last fight. Alright, and we're at the last fight. I wonder, who is this? Ghost Pet. Alright, cool, Ghost Pet. I like Ghost Pet. Cool looking cat. Ghost Pet made Fatal Bullet fun. Okay, can I got a block with him, right? What's his block button? His block button is R2. R2 with him. Yeah, he guards. He has a shield. Oh, we're switching. Can I switch? There we go. Pop this. Gosh, definitely a cool character to use, man. The people are sleeping on Akihiko Kaiba. I think that now I'm become more of a tank main in every game. Like in Blue Protocol, I made, and shout out to you, thank you, if you are watching my Blue Protocol videos. I honestly don't know what to do with Blue Protocol, like, at all. So shout out to you and thank you if you're watching my Blue Protocol videos, but in that, I have more fun playing as my tank than I do my mage. Alright. Impressive results. Let's get it. Didn't use Stray as much. I'll probably focus on using her next time. Alright, well anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I look forward to reading your feedback in the comments to all the topics that I talked about during this. All right, thank you guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.